Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so after going off one of the most difficult and one of the easiest guild quests, phase 1 being probably one of the most difficult, and then phase 2 being probably the easiest, with, Quilgy literally being able to beat it on my free-to-play with 1 out of 5 entire team. It was this exact team, and my side units were T10. I ended up beating the third boss with like horrible accessories. I had no damage links, nothing, nada, zilch. Almost beat very hard guild quest with just a 1 out of 5 entire team. Nobody else, nothing was built. Like, I had no accessories. Bro was poor. Quite crazy. This one I didn't attempt. This one, the Quincy starter one was crazy. But we're going to be going over the next batch, which we can go over real quick. So for phase 1, it is going to be the ESPADA ranged week, and then we're going to be going over teams for the Quincy Stern Ritter melee week. So, and who knows, if we don't have that many characters, this could also be kind of a possibility as to what could be leading up for end of the month. Maybe we'll end up getting one of the new characters being for this, but I'm not too sure. But if you guys enjoy, hit the like button and subscribe, and yeah, let's just try to figure out some teams for some people that, maybe they don't know exactly who to use and whatnot. Alright, so this is every single character we have for ESPADA ranged. Now, if you don't have some of these boosters or anything, you can use basically any booster realistically, but obviously you would want to use ones that have actual chance to do damage, and mainly at NAD characters. I don't know if Birdman is an actual booster, but I do know that he was a really good guild quest unit. Okay, so he is not, but he is a very good character if you do have him, but he's not a booster. But it looks like the main DPS is going to be the Okiora, the renewed version. He's absolutely insane. I have him max transcended, so hopefully this week goes by fairly easily. And since it's a ×3 damage, it's going to be extremely rough. Even with him being max transcended. So we'll have to see. Maybe this Yukio can help carry. I know that this Okiora was also very good. He is normal attack damage, so if you have him 2 out of 5 or even 5 out of 5, hopefully that should be enough to help you through. He has a spiritual pressure boost as well, or spiritual attack boost. My bad. That would make one more sense. He increases range damage in guild quests, and then increases range damage in extra quests as well. That's really nice. I'm not too sure how his strong attacks go, but he does have drain. So if he procs the drain, he can heal it to full HP, so that way he can get more use of his full stamina damage. And then I have a feeling the other character would probably end up being the Yukio. He's a booster. Yep, he has boost, and I'm praying the floor has weakening. If it has like freeze or some shenanigans, I'm gonna cry. I don't remember what it said. He has enhancer and booster, so this is going to be the best booster. I know I have him at least 1 out of 5, and he's a NAG character, so that is an insane W. So who knows? Maybe my team will do pretty good. Now, obviously, you're probably going to want to give them either start barrier or something, so that way you can stay at full HP. Definitely with this character, because if he's your booster, you want him to stay alive. So I would probably give him last ditch and shield, unless you have him max transcended, then maybe he could actually do damage, then you could give him full stamina damage. But if he's not, I don't really recommend going full stamina damage. I would just recommend try to keep him alive, let him boost as much as possible, give him as much recharge as possible. So you would give him recharge, 14% links, and if you have some of them, you can also give him the full stamina damage links, or maybe you have a really high recharge with a normal attack damage link. Those would probably be the very best. And then the other characters, I'm not too sure. Do we have any other boosters here? What is the Soifon? I mean, not really. No, probably not. I mean, if you don't have any other option, maybe. But I don't see her doing that much of anything realistically. The Retsu, she does have weakened resistance. Dodges do not matter. Oh, okay. Honestly, maybe she's better than the Okiora. Increased killer effect, except in some quests, by 30%. Increased killer effect in guild quests plus 50%. Increases range damage in guild quests plus 30%. She has weakened defense as well. Increases range damage, except in sometimes plus 10%. She has frenzy plus 1. She has guard break. I don't know why that would matter, but weakened resistance. And she has paralysis. Now, she's not an ad unit, so I think it would actually be better if you don't have any of the other characters max transcended. I feel as though this Retsu might actually be the wave. So just going off pure speculation, because obviously maybe there's someone I'm missing. I'm going to say that the Okiora, the Yukio, and this Retsu might be the best. Now, obviously, maybe he will be better. He's a nag character. Not too for sure. I would definitely be trying him out. What is this now? What are you rocking? What are you rocking? You are a booster with a shield, and that's relatively all you have. It looks like okay. I mean, she has paralysis. She has a shield with the enhancer ability, so you know she could be a decent option to opt in. You know, maybe you don't have a good booster. You don't have Yukio because he is fairly rare. He's fairly new. He is premium, but it's like some people, you know, just don't have him. And alright, that looks to be about it for this guild quest. I don't really see any of the other. So as you can see, there's like 3, 4, 5 options, I guess, that you could kind of use. But then again, obviously, you could just take off the killer, you know, and then if you don't have a boost character, literally just go to unique attack type and then put on boost. And then make sure that they are going to be ranged, so that way you can actually have them do damage. They don't need to have killer, especially if you have them match on something like this. Rukia is a very good range booster. You could also bring the Orihime. Obviously the Yukio would be the best. The Jushiro is a really good nag character. You have basically any booster. I don't think it really matters. You know, maybe Aizen. He is a really good ranged character. So since it's range weak, he could fill in. He doesn't really need killer to do an absurd amount of damage, especially since it isn't even a ×5 damage. It's only ×3. You would just have to make sure that he cannot get weakened. Make sure he has that. And I don't believe the Okiura has complete status immunity, like shared status immunity. I'm pretty sure he only has complete status. Yeah, so he does not give it to any of your teammates, so that is unfortunate, but he's still really good to use. Still easily the best DPS, in my opinion. Not even an opinion. I don't see anybody else doing anywhere near as much damage. Alright, now that is going to be it for this. So, just a quick rundown. For this, use Okiura, probably Yukio, and then the Retsu or the Mind Okiura as a side. Whichever one. I'm going to have to test to see which one's better. I feel like the Retsu would be better just going off what she had. But who knows, maybe the Okiura just has way more DPS output. We'll have to find out. If you don't have Okiura, that's where it's just like, what do you actually run? Like, there's just no solid DPS. So I think you're probably, like, I mean, if you just take out the killer, there's range characters. Like, I'm not really sure you could even bring, realistically, if you don't have Okiura. If you have someone not transcended, I guess just go for that. Other than that, I have no idea who you could actually bring. And now, alright, we are going to be going on to the QUINCY Storm Ritter melee week. And basically, it looks like you would probably bring Yama. And then, I don't really know who you could bring as a side. Like, I know Tsukishima is a booster. How is this Lilinette? Is she any good? Not really. She has Pierce Barrier. What? What an odd character. You could bring Chad, actually, because I know that he is a really good booster as well. I don't have him. He does have weakened resistance. I don't know what they have on the ground, though. But I believe Yamamoto gives... Does he give shared complete status immunity, or is he just complete? I can never remember which one's which. He has shared complete status immunity, so if you're most likely going to have to use Yamamoto. I don't really see any other option in terms of DPS, unless maybe you have like the Lisa Max Transcended, but even then, I don't even see it happening. There's just not that many good picks, is there? I mean, this Ginjo I think is okay. He was a mid-month character, but nothing insane, you know? He's cool, but that's realistically about it. Yeah, I don't really know who you can use besides using Yamamoto as the main. And then just bringing 2 boosters, or you bring Momo. Because I believe Momo should be an actual pretty decent side character. She has medic. She has multi-barrier. She does have a multi-barrier. A heal multi-barrier. And that's about it. Yeah, I think I'm just going to end up bringing Yamamoto. And then two boosters. Just bring any of these boosters, realistically, whoever you have. I would recommend one with a shield. So... because I don't believe Chad is an actual shield, right? It's not. It's yeah, it's like a heal kind of one. He has an enhancer and he has the actual booster skill, so I believe he would be better than Tsukishima. If I'm not mistaken, his boost should be better. No, he has regular enhanced boost, not the boosted boost, which is way better. So if you have Chad, he would probably be the better pick. and then it would probably be Tsukishima. And then if you don't have any other boosters, I would recommend either going realistically anyone, but like the Soifon, the Renji. I believe, does Giriko give that? Does he give a shield? He does have a shield, so that, you know, you can stay alive with him. Or the Orihime. Oh, yeah, the Orihime. Where is she? Where is she? I know she isn't, as you can see, she's not a, but if you just go for any booster, she is an absurd booster. She has another shared complete status immunity, so if you're not standing in a pool, she's still giving a shield. She has a heal. She has a boost, and a barrier, so, and the actual booster skill, so she would be an absolutely insane character. And she has paralysis on all of her skills, so that way you can like stop the enemies. So if you have her, she'll probably be literally perfect as just a support. Obviously she's not there for DPS at that point. She won't be doing any damage, but she can still apply her debuffs, she can still heal and whatnot. So there's that. And then unfortunately Aiza would not work here, except outside of his boost, because it's a melee week, so you can't really do that much. So yeah. And then, yeah, so basically I would say probably Yamamoto, Chad, or Tsukishima, and then just another booster, to be honest. Like, I don't even see Momo being that good. Like, maybe you could bring Lisa on the side, but honestly, I'm probably just going to bring 2 boosters. One with just DPS, and then one with a recharge build, so that way they can just kind of get them off at different times. That way, you know, you can kind of always have a boost with Yamamoto. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Maybe Lisa could be good because, like, you know, increases status symbol chance against heart attribute enemies. She has the spiritual pressure boost, increases mind attribute, character strong attack damage plus 20%. Only frenzy plus 1. Like, it's okay. If you have her built up, she could probably work. But yeah, I would. You could just bring another Vortex character, like another melee Vortex character. So if you just take this off and you just go to melee, who's another melee character? So you could just bring Quilgi. He was shown to be absolutely insane in the last guild quest. I'm kind of curious to see how that could go, because he has a really good tracking Vortex just to keep people in place. So that could be an option. I believe Geen also has a Vortex, so you could test out him. Maybe he would do decent. You know, just trying to help out and just see how it goes. But yeah, I think that's basically about all the characters that would have that ability. So there's not that many, unfortunately. But yeah, so hopefully this helps. Kind of just unfortunate that, you know, there's basically nobody. That's literally just, what the hell is this? Did I not? What is happening? What is this sorted by? That's affiliation. But yeah, so it looks like basically just Yamamoto, Chad, and then another booster, to be honest. Just bring in 2 boosters. That's what I would say. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know down below, who are you going to be bringing in? Who did you clear it with if you did? And yeah, take care. Hope you guys have an absolutely amazing day, and peace out.